favorite book is Arabian Nights. Arabian Nights is about a woman named Shahrazad who told 1001 stories that saved her life. This book is about a woman who told 1001 stories in Arabia that saved her life. Once upon a time, there was a sultan who ruled his country, his kingdom, with love and kindness because he was in love. He thought that they were the happiest couple in the kingdom, or so he thought. One day, as he came back from horse riding, he saw his wife in another man's hands, and he was devastated. He killed both of them on the spot. Very sad. Then he took a vow. He said, women are not to be trusted. I will never love again." From that day onwards, the sultan would get married then in the morning, and the next evening we would kill his wife. So once this brave woman named Shahrazad said, "Father, I want to go and marry the sultan." Her father was in shock. Shahrazad said, and the father said, "But why would you do such a thing, my darling?" And Shahrazad said, "Don't worry, father, I have a plan." So sadly, her father let her go. Shahrazad went to the sultan, and the sultan accepted the marriage. So they got married, and once they went to bed, Shahrazad said, "I really cannot sleep knowing that you will kill me tomorrow. To keep the night passing by, can I tell you a story?" The sultan said, "Very well then." So while the sultan was in bed, Shahrazad began. Her first ever story was about the fisherman and the genie. She told this story throughout the night. And then the sultan loved it so much, he said, "That story was amazing." And Shahrazad smiled and said, That story isn't compared to the one I'll tell you tomorrow, if you let me live." The sultan said, "Very well then, I will let you live. I'll spare your life for one more day." So the second night, as the sultan was settled in his bed, Shahrazad began. Ali Baba and the 40 Thieves. She told the story, and as she was telling the story, the sultan enjoyed it so much. Shahrazad finished and fell silent. The sultan said, "That story was amazing." "I can agree. It was also my favorite." Shahrazad smiled and said, "That's nothing compared to the one I'll tell you the next night, if you let me live." And again the sultan said, "Very well then, I'll spare your life one more day." This happened for 1001 nights, which means 1001 stories Shahrazad had to tell, which is a lot. The last part of the story, at the last part of the story, when Shahrazad finished, the sultan said, "That was a wonderful story." Shahrazad smiled and said, "Not the same thing," but she said, "Dear Sultan, I've been your wife for 1001 nights now, and I've told you amazing stories about heartbreak, love, adventures, and misfortune. fortunes. Now, do you think you will kill me now, or do you love me? The Sultan smiled and said, I already loved you from a long time ago. Shahrazad smiled, and the Sultan said, but I ever wondered, how can someone love me with all the bad things that I have been doing? Shahrazad, do you love me? Shahrazad said, I also loved you from a long time ago. The following night, Shahrazad and the Sultan got married, and they lived happily ever after, and were also known as the most happiest couple ever. The lesson that I've learned for this book is that stories can maybe save your life one day, and they're very interesting, whether they are long or short, for kids or for adults. They're fun. And this was yet by my most favorite book that I have read. Keep reading, and there will be lots more books to discover. Thank you.